So what's going on, everybody? This is a tutorial on how to install Super Smash Flash 2 on your Android device. I am using the Retroid Pocket 5, and that's how I'll be playing Super Smash Flash 2, but whatever Android device you have, this will work. So of course, what you'll want to have on your Android device is Winlator, because that is the program that you'll be able to use to emulate Windows and play Super Smash Flash 2, because the game isn't available natively on Android yet, so you have to use Winlator. I already have my container set up. So the first thing that you will have to do is you will have to use your web browser. I use Google Chrome to download Super Smash Flash 2, and then you'll want to go to the website supersmashflash.com/playssf2. Of course, I'll post that link in the description for anybody that just wants to be directed to it, but that's the website that you'll want to go to. And of course, once you're there, you'll read all of these things here, and then you see in the very middle it says download SSF2 to desktop. So that is the link that you will want to click. It will bring you to the downloads page and the latest downloads. Of course, the current version is the 1.4 SSF2 beta. You'll want to click the mega link Windows 64-bit. Okay, once you're there, you're going to want to hit the download button at the very bottom right of the screen. Then once you do that, it's going to take a few minutes to download or decrypt, and then download. So you're going to wait a few minutes until that's fully done. Then it's going to ask you where you want to save that file. I'm going to save this exe file in my downloads folder by default. And then that's the directory that Winlator is also going to use to run the installer. So I'll go out of my web browser, then I go back to Winlator. Like I said, I already have my container set up. I'm not going to do a tutorial on how to set up Winlator and things like that. They have plenty of YouTube videos already that show you how to set up Winlator. However, this is the software that you're going to use. Set up your container and everything, get your controls, all of that set up, and you'll be able to use the file manager to install your Super Smash Flash 2 exe. So I'm going to go to my file manager here. I'm going to click the three dots and hit file manager. The drive that it's located in is the drive that says drive D. So I'll hit that folder. And then you see within there's a file that says SSF2 beta setup version 1.4.exe. That's where we downloaded our file earlier from Google Chrome. So I'll hit play. Okay, here's the launcher, the installer. It's going to take you through some steps to basically install Super Smash Flash 2 on your device. So here is the agreement. So you're going to want to read through this. I've already read through all of it. So for the sake of the video, I'm just going to hit accept. Okay, same thing here. Just read through all of these things. There are the notes. Hit next. It's going to ask you if you want to create a desktop shortcut. So you can choose whether or not you want to do that. I always do it because that makes it easier. And then you want to hit install. I've already installed it, so I'm not going to do it again here. But like I said, if it's on your desktop, all you have to do is click it, and then it should be able to run. So I'll just show you an example of what that looks like when you run the container. Okay, so here I've run my container on Winlator. I'll go straight to my desktop, and you'll see that it's installed. So I'll click it and open it just to show you guys that it's up and running. Click that. You can also make it full screen, like so. Okay, you see it's up and running, intro and everything. I'll just go straight to it. And you see here we have Super Smash Flash 2 running on your Android device. You can, just like on the PC, you can change the quality settings and things like that. Because of my device, I have all my settings kind of low or limited. You can probably bump some of these settings up depending on your device. Even on my device, I could probably bump some of these up, but I try to see if I can get the maximum frame rate as possible while still having some decent effects. You can also set up some controls for Super Smash Flash 2 using Winlator. So, for example, if I swipe right on my device, you'll see on the side has the input controls. That's where you'll set up your controls. Because I'm using the Retroid 5, all the controls are built in, so it's easy to just map what I want to map. Or you can just use the touchscreen. Like I said, I don't have a tutorial for that today, but it is perfectly possible to do that as well. I just wanted to show you guys that it was possible to run Super Smash Flash 2 on Android through Winlator. I'll just show you guys a bonus clip of some gameplay of SSF2 in action on Android. So here we go.